Hello everybody, this is Steve from Old Boy Moto. G'day guys, welcome back to another episode. Today we're working on the backrest on the 2014 Indian Chieftain. And as you can see, I've got the bike in pieces because I had actually mounted this a little while ago, but I wasn't happy with the install. It's quite a squeeze under the seat here, and as you can see, I've pulled things away. So originally what you'll find when you get to your Chieftain, if you're installing one of these, you will find this little electrical plug as it is there, except what you'll find is this cable will be on top of it. So what happens is when you go to install your backrest frame under the seat, what will happen is that cable there will sort of sit on these sharp edges, and to me that was just, you know, unacceptable. And so I thought about it and I played around with it the first install, and anyway I got away with it for a while. But when I've been polishing the bike and doing stuff, and I just wasn't satisfied, so I took the seat off and had a look, and I just wasn't happy about the way the cable was sitting in there. I'm thinking over time that'll cut away, and you know, it could be catastrophic for the electrical system if it touched metal. So it was a pretty simple thing once I sort of got my head around it, is that this little plug has to come off. For some reason that needs to be up. It's clearly marked. Anyway, so I took that off. It's all part of that harness there, and then there's another harness that continues under the bike. That's all your computer plugs and everything for tuning, which I always put plastic over. So I simply just sort of push this cable away from any sharp areas, and I simply put that back over the top. So all the mounting points are still exposed pretty well, and I shouldn't have any problems mounting my frame. Now, the only issue I can see with this install is that just here, the cable may just rub on this edge. So what I did is I cut some of this, which is just split conduit, and I will just install it, if I can do it with one hand, it's pretty easy, on top of there, so that when that goes on, that cable, electrical cable, will meet the conduit and there shouldn't be any rubbing. And that's about it. It's a pretty simple install. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 bolts. You put your frame on, you put your seat over the top, and then your comfy backrest, which they are. I've ridden probably 4,000 kilometres on this backrest, and once you've got it adjusted, this is an original Indian one, by the way. I don't know how you'll go with the aftermarket ones. We all know where they come from. They're a lot cheaper. They're a third of the price, but I don't know whether they'd be as good as the Indian original. Also with the Indian original, you can unzip the cover. That unzips, so you know it can be fixed or all that sort of thing. So I doubt whether you'll get that in an aftermarket backrest. Anyway, guys, I hope that might help somebody. Yeah, just make sure your cable's under that white plug and you're good to go. Well, thanks for watching, guys. As you can see, I'm giving the bike a little bit of a polish, and I'm really surprised in how well the bike's come up. You're looking at 11-year-old paint here, and it's just amazing. You know, the bike's held up really well, the whole bike. This is a 2014, as I mentioned before. The whole bike, cosmetically, I haven't had any issues at all with. You know, the chrome's as good as the day it came out of the factory. Just amazing. And I have heard that there was a few issues here and there, especially with these strips. But look at these ones, they're still like new after 11 years. Great job, Indian. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. God bless, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.